the Glory Chaser now. If we're going to run that many red cards, we would run one Mountain, I suppose. What other things can I cut? Oh, Porcelain's actually here on the curve. I don't know about this Walker. Doesn't synergize with my Crusade. Overmaster says you don't like running 15. Okay, how about 16? What about 16? I would be down to cut one more top-end card. I think it's the Emiria Angel. And then add either another land or another 2-drop. Gorehouse being the most aggressive. It's a 3-power 2-drop. Overmaster says don't run the Nykthos, it's not good. It's gonna hurt us, you think? So what would be the nuts like we go, let's see. I guess we can't run it, can we? Like even if we went plains, you know, plains, 1-drop plains, precinct, Nykthos, activate Nykthos. It's not netting mana even then. Okay, we'll cut it. Give me one more plains perhaps. Am I really running enough red sources? Maybe we should run one more mountain. Let's see, what is that? That's the ratio is now 5 to 5. That's not a very good ratio. Probably could cut anywhere between 1 and 2 plains and run one more mountain. Yes, there's definitely a few like these guys right here don't really appreciate the thinking another mountain. Yeah, like we want to have more red sources than we have red cards to cast. That's a general rule of thumb, but it's like how deep do you want to go? How many over, do you want to run? One, two, three, four, five, six. But if we have Swift Spear and am not able to cast it, well, what's our white source count? It's pretty good. I think white is even on maybe. It's okay if we can't cast the Ajani on time. What matters is casting the Gorehouse, the Glory Chain, the Bolt, and the Swift Spear on time. Well, could we get away with one more mountain, I guess is the question. Run a 9 to 7, or do you want to run a 6 to 10? I think 6 to 10 does it, actually. I think 6 to... Because, like, honestly, the Bolt and the Ajani can be cast later. It's just these three that need to be cast on time, or they lose a lot of their effectiveness. And Clifftop Retreat doesn't let you cast turn 1 Swift Spear. Just to let you know. So we only have 5 red sources that let us go turn 1 Swift Spear. It might behoove us to run one more mountain, because this is only going to really benefit like the white turn 2 plays, or the Gorehouse turn 1 plains, turn 2 Clifftop. 6 to 10 is best. The math is really close. I'm going to go on the safe side, which would be one more mountain, just because I think Swift Spear and Glory Chaser lose a lot of their effectiveness if they come down one turn too late. So we're going to run this. So let me show you guys a little trick. We got 5 minutes on the clock. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit Save Deck As. Give it a little picture. Is there a picture of a Johnny? Yes, but it's not Vengeance, but it'll work. So what I'm doing here, I'm going to give you guys the step-by-step for how to make your lands look really, really cool for Legacy Cubes. So follow along. This is really nice. Twitch, why do this to me? Oh, Shade, you can do multi-Twitch, man. It won't break my heart if you watch somebody else, dude. So now that we saved the deck as, you're going to go into your collection. Just follow along, guys. It's really neat. If you don't know how to do this, I'm always happy to teach you guys little tricks I've learned playing Magic Lands. So you go to Freeform. That's where your limited decks are. And we're going to look for that picture. Remember, I saved it as in a Johnny, so it's right here, Red, White, Vengeance. We're going to open this up. And, yeah, it's exactly the deck we just built, right? down to what's main, what's side. And what we're going to do is we're going to swap all of the... and just to be safe, you know, it might behoove us to add a sideboard mountain, and we have some sideboarded planes, just of the right type, you know, if you want everything to match and be happy. So first we're going to look for mountain. Let me blow this up so you can actually see what I'm looking at. And we're going to add some pretty lands. I don't know which mountain just yet. So show versions separately, you're going to go to quantity 0, because it might be lands you don't own. What's up, Killed Knight? What's up, Jack? So right now I'm teaching the stream how to make all their lands pretty. For the, or use the lands that you want. So let's see, what's a mountain that really catches our eye? Do we want to go full art? Do we want to go with like, oh, I don't know, maybe something like, I actually like some of the Ravnica lands. Those are fun. We could go with something like... It's not always full art that I want to go with, you know. Sometimes I'm feeling something else. You could actually... We have plenty of time. Let's see what we got. 3 minutes? 2 minutes? So I'm thinking... Alright, hang on a sec. I'm going to go back to the playlist. Start a fresh shuffle. Just wanted to show you guys that I do have quite a bit of tool on here for you guys. Alright, fresh shuffle. Excellent. So, yeah, I mean, could go with Zendikar full arts. That's always nice. I was kind of looking for something different, though. I mean, those are my go-tos, full arts, but I'm kind of in the mood for Mirage hashtag, or number 304. Sort rarity basic. Yeah, you can do some sorting to make it quicker, for sure. Right, I mean, there are things you can do to filter out. Like, what you could do is you could go to sort. You could just say, excuse me, you could go to type, you could go to land. That's another way to clear out a lot of the stuff that we didn't want to get. Could just go with the OG. How much time do I have left? 1 minute. Okay, we'll go with these, but, you know, we can pretty it up next time and maybe customize a little more. So we're going to put 3 mountains here. Cut these 3. And I'm going to put one on the sideboard just in case we got the numbers wrong. You know, you want 1 or 2 more mountains, generally speaking. Just in case you mess something up. You know, like, sometimes, you know, we're not perfect. I don't think I drafted perfect, for sure. Never think that. It's a quick way to lose. And then how many planes do we need? 9. Looking for unhinged. There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And a couple to grow on, just in case. So now we're going to right click and hit... or excuse me, I think now I just go back. Load deck. Boom. And that's how you do it. Oh, these actually didn't get turned into full art, did they? That's okay, that's not a big deal. Alright, so we're going to run it with the lands of choice. It does take about, again, since I was walking through, that's not near, you know, I usually do it faster if I'm just, well, I don't do much on my own anymore. Typically, when I'm playing Magic these days, I am live. Unless it's like paper. Alright. Good luck, have fun. I think we built something pretty strong here, team. And look at this. Oh, this is the one hand, though. It's the clifftop hand. So, if you keep it, it's not great. He did choose to play first. We do have a draw. This is the one land that you know, needs to be paired with another land before it's sweet in this deck. So there's a chance that the first thing we play is going to be the Precinct Captain. You know, are we going to see a second land? You know, the deck's only running, what, 16 sources? We are on the draw, so we have 2 draw steps to see that second land. And then the hand works just fine. You know, you're not casting the Banisher or the Gideon, but You've got Precinct Student Ishimaru. Again, like if this was any other land on our list, this would be a snap keep. But it, this begs considering the options. And we can easily get punished if you don't see that second land for many, many turns. All we have going for us is an Ishimaru and a student, and then it's like, oh, well, yeah, we're pretty toast. I would consider mulliganing just based on the clifftop and the fact that we've seen a lot of our high end. We could get something better for sure. Alright. This isn't much better. This one is we need to find a red source. And we also need to probably, if we scry and see land, like ship it unless it's a red source. This hand isn't doing anything till turn 2, and then it's judgmenting something. He did keep a 7 though, so I don't think we can afford to mulligan much more. I think that last hand was really nice, but could have been mana screwed. We'll keep. Ooh. You do keep that one on top. Because if we draw a mountain, we also get punished. Yes. Alright, so we're versus the ramp guy. But we have turn 1 mom. Is it that great in this matchup? Depending on what his splash is, no, it's not. But, I think we've got a plan. And a lot of the things that he ramps into, we can judge. Okay, so he's blue-green. Okay. Ooh, green sun. Okay, wall of roots. We can break through the wall with the mother. That's good. Alright, Anafenza, ship it back. So we can break through as long as he doesn't add any blue creatures to the board. We can use mother runes to break through. Again, this opponent probably doesn't have much in the way of raw creature removal, just judging from his colors. Nissa is a reasonable judge target later on. I wouldn't immediately judge her. She really is just a 2/2 until he finds a bunch of lands. Looks like he's also got a white splash potentially. Maybe not. I mean, Temple of Plenty, you can run it in. We could just banish your priest, the Nissa. We do have to answer her eventually. And again, we can kind of ignore the wall, sort of. We can get through it with Mom. It might behoove us to also consider banishing the wall, and then we can go wider and answer the Nissa later with the judgment. The wall is going to get in the way. That's what they do. So, I mean, it's not wrong to banish Nissa here, but that means we're getting in with less damage, and I think we want to be more aggressive. You like banishing Nissa? I think I'm going to banish wall. I'm going to banish wall. And we'll... I mean, the Nissa is really, really far away from flipping. Now the question is, do you want to just get in? That's another way. I think it's safer just attack Anafenza. Wonder how well green ramp goes. Green ramp is the only way to ramp right now because mana rocks have disappeared. They are gone. Okay, Wirewood. Probably a good council target is the Wirewood. Feels like a good target. Parallax Wave is also another consideration. So you could Parallax the Whisperwood. That's another answer. What's nice is you can Parallax the Manifest for free. It shouldn't come back. If I'm... I guess it could be a creature beneath the Manifest. Well, how aggressive can we really get if we go for Parallax? It might just be Council. I'm gonna Parallax a Wave. Jack says it'll come back. No, I know it returns cards. I'm saying the Manifest creature, though, it's gonna be what the other card was. it shouldn't still be a manifest.